lap of this 1500 metre journey. 68 seconds for the first lap. So the pace not fast. 3:50.70 is the school sport record held by Malcolm Norwood from Echuca. He said that in 1982. But as the field starts to come back to our leader, Liam White making a move from Eltham. He's sitting on the shoulder of our leader. You can see the field start to compress. So there's still lots of running in the balance of the field. All jostling for positions. So first three athletes out in front in single file. And Liam White taking the long way round in lane number 2. Starts to move into the box position. Ben Mbezi sitting in second. Joshua Hawkes from Ballarat High School's in the mix. So is Ryan Blackwell from Mount Beauty in the black. He's on the outside at the moment, but the field bunching up again. Anyone's game at this stage. Liam White is in the grey top, just his jersey. Ben Mbezi from Gladstone Park. And this race is going to get very interesting with 1 lap to go. So at the moment you have 8 competitors that could challenge for the medal. Maybe White's gone out a bit too hard, so's Mbezi. Bit of argy-bargy at the 200 metre mark. So these gentlemen sort themselves out with just over or under 600 metres to go. So a bit of a lead change coming in to the home straight for the second last time. Joshua Hawkes now moves up on the outside. Max Taylor is in second in the blue, and we've got a push from the outside at the moment from James Lavin from Lilydale. And let's throw in Alexander Sheriff as well. So the sprint's on. Lavin from Lilydale in the orange and red stripe, challenging for the lead at the moment from Joshua Hawkes from Ballarat. But it's Hawkes out in front. Lavin sitting in second. Going to be a bit of battle for third as the sprint's on, including Alexander Sheriff starting to move forward in the white shorts and red top from Buckley Park. But out in front, Joshua Hawkes, 200 to go. Has Lavin got enough in his legs to make a challenge? So Joshua Hawkes and Ballarat turns for home. Lavin starts to power up, puts on the turbochargers, makes the challenge. Has he timed it right? A tough finish for a sprint. Lavin on the outside will take it from Lilydale. Great run from the young man from Ballarat High School, Joshua Hawkes, for second. Alexander Sheriff from Buckley first, but well done to Lavin. Good run from Will Horner from Vermont to take fourth, but an upsy-down tactical race in the final individual race on today's program. The boys 18 to 20, 1500 metres. And we're all very excited for the next medal presentation, event 167. This is the girls 18 to 20, 1500 metres in third place and bronze medalist today in a time of 5:13.77, representing Warrnambool, Natasha Varley. In second place and silver medalist today in a time of 5:11.19, representing Belmont High School, Tess Rhodes. And in first place and gold medalist today in a time of 5:09.26, Emma Templeton. Congratulations to our gold medalist, Emma Templeton, Tess Rhodes and Natasha Varley. And Medals being presented by Acting CEO of School Sport Victoria, the golf fanatic himself, Mr. Nicholas Mooney. So next event on the track will be the first of our 4x100 metre relays. So event number 169, this is the girls 12 to 13 4x100. Let's introduce the field. In lane number 1, Princess Hill Secondary College. In 2, Buckley Park. In 3, Baldwin High School. In 4, Wodonga. In lane 5, Bendigo South. In 6, Frankston High School. In 7, Mercy College, Camperdown. And in lane 8, Sale. That is the field for the final of the girls 12 to 13 4x1. And just to keep everyone up to date, we will head to the last 1500 metre presentation before we start the relays. Unfortunately, I got ahead of myself in introducing the field. We will do that again a little later. So the medal presentation for event 168, the boys 18 to 20, 1500 metres. In third place, bronze medalist today in a time of 4:28.94 from Buckley Park College, Alexander Sheriff. In second place and silver medalist in a time of 4:25.68 from Ballarat High School, Joshua Hawkes. And in first place and gold medalist today in a time of 4:23.91, representing Lilydale High School, James Lavin. Congratulations to our medalists in the boys 18 to 20 1500 metre final. Now, ladies and gentlemen, prior to the commencement of this event, let's give you the top 10 scores from today's event up until event 168. Which was all of the 1500 metres. In 10th place at the moment on 75 points is Brentwood Secondary School. In 9th, Galen College on 77. In 8th on 86 points, Mentone Girls. In 7th on 90 points, Bendigo South East. In 6th on 120 points, Eltham High School. In 5th with 154 points, Cathedral College. In 4th on 158 points, Ballarat College. This is where it gets interesting. In 3rd place on a 225 points, Ashwood School. In second place on 292 points, Frankston, and leading on 310, so 18 points in front, Maribyrnong College. Now, can we get on to the relays?
And we're going to turn our attention back to the track for our final events of the day. Today, event 169, the girls 12 to 13, 4x100 metre relay. In lane 1, we have Princess Hill Secondary College. In lane 2, we have Buckley Park College. In lane 3, we have Ballin Heights. In lane 4, we have Wodonga Middle. In lane 5, we have Bendigo South East College. In lane 6, we have Frankston High School. In lane 7, we have Mercy College Camperdown. And in lane 8, we have Sale College.
We'll watch Wodonga in 4, Frankston in 6. Changeovers look clean. Frankston down the back straight into a handy lead at this early stages in the girls, 12 to 13, 4x1. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. So Frankston coming into change 2. Pretty clean. They've got a good solid lead. We'll watch for the inside.
And it looks like Frankston is going to take the first change here with a great lead of about 10 metres. And the change is happening. They're calling for hand. We're going to wait for the officials there on that one. Looks like Frankston have messed up the last change. And it looks like it's going to be given over to lane 3.
Middle. But it's a changeover for Baldwin or Wodonga, sorry. I'm getting far too excited. But it'll be lane 4. Wodonga, Baldwin, and then Buckley Park. And bad luck to Frankston, who are out in front in the 12 to 13 girls 4x1.
Unfortunately, that happens.
And talk us through that one. Raf, you were down there right at that change where our leaders couldn't quite make that baton change work.
Change runner, the third runner coming in, just was going a little bit too fast, and the girl who was going to receive actually took off too quickly and just wouldn't stop. So there's a rule here, Lockie, as you know, we're doing lots and lots of relays. If you get to that line or you're getting to that line, you stop. Do not cross that line without the baton. That's the rule. And might I add, IAAF changed the rules just last year to make it a 30 metre change zone rather than 20. So that is unfortunate for Frankston, unfortunately, that they didn't get through there. But we've got event number 170, the boys 12 to 13, 4x100 relay. And we should see a very
So we do see the start list on our screens here. Raf, did you want to intro it?
I think I've got the right one. I've got Monterey College in lane 1. We've got Druin in lane 2. Glen Ira in lane 3. We've got Mount Waverley in lane 4. In lane 5, we've got Maribyrnong. They'll be the ones to watch. In lane 6, we've got Bendigo South East. And then Cobram in lane 7 and Viewbank College in lane 8. Now, don't discount lane 8. Viewbank College have certainly got some very fast runners. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens here in this race. It'll be lane 5 and lane 8, the ones to watch, in my pick anyway.
So as we are waiting here just for the races to get underway, relay's always probably the most favourite time of any competition. It really gives a good team feeling to a day, and something that you don't often get with athletics, but the relays definitely have always been traditionally something that a lot of people can look forward to. And it does say something, probably our highest viewer rates currently on our live stream. So to all those viewers, make sure you are subscribing to our YouTube channel, following or liking us on Facebook, and following us on Twitter as well, which we are also streaming to, all produced in-house by School Sport Victoria.
Now, just going back to that race there with Frankston, there was actually no reason for Frankston to go early in that last race, given that they had about a 10 or 15 metre lead. They just had to ease themselves into that change. So we're hoping to see a little bit more experience here with the boys as they take to the track. There's some nervous kids here, I can tell you. I talked to one mum who had her child here who's never, ever run on Lakeside track, and she's in year 12. So that's the kind of thing that we've got with these kids. They're just nervous when they get here.
That's it. And Raph, we are in the starters' hands. And we're underway here in event 170, the boys 12 to 13, 4x100 metre relay. And that's our competitor out there from Maribyrnong College, who's off to a great start in lane 5. Already cleared his team on the outside, and it's Maribyrnong College that's going right down the outside there. Glen Ira College, I believe, in lane 3 is also going to challenge them as they come into the second change and the second bend of this 4x100 metres. It's going to be a race down to 2 competitors here. Maribyrnong College out on the outside with our team in the green there from lane 4.
I think Maribyrnong might take this one. They've got a very fast runner here who looks like he's going to take this one lead, but this is going to be a close race. I wish I was closer to the end, but you can see that Maribyrnong's got that one, I think.
To the end. Maribyrnong College got there right at the end. He was put on a real challenge by the team from Mount Waverley, who almost had them, but not quite long enough. A dive to the end, couldn't get him there, but Maribyrnong College, probably an early lead, and were able to hold on to it.
Well, let's just hold on that result just now, Lockie, given that we're just hearing word that there's one of the officials picked up something in the change. So I'm not sure what lane. Well, actually, I do know what lane, but I won't say just in case because I'm not positive. So we'll see what the officials come up with. There's a flag that's gone up, so we'll wait and see in the results there.
So we do still see that athlete there from Mount Waverley on the ground as he did fall over just over the line. We do hope he's all right.
That's what happens when you give everything on the track. Is that right, Lockie?
That's right. We only hope that they don't do any serious damage, which we don't think he did. I can see him now. He is up and walking. Bit of a scrape. Bit of fatigue, but I'm sure he'll be right in 10 or so minutes. With the first
Certainly
aid
a close one
there with him as well. We're going to turn our attention back to the front straight, where we're going to introduce the next relay on the track, and it is event 171, the girls' 14-year-old 4x100 metre relay. In lane 1, we have Lavalla Catholic College. In lane 2, we have Montmorency Secondary College. In lane 3, we have Cathedral College Wangaratta. In lane 4, we have Maribyrnong College. In lane 5, we have Frankston High School. In lane 6, we have Bendigo South East College. In lane 7, we have Glen Waverley Secondary College. And in lane 8, we have Ballarat High School. And we're in the starters' hands.
Obviously, Maribyrnong's the one to watch.
Yes, the Maribyrnong, a strong school here in the relays. As we are underway in event 171, the girls 14 years. As we come up to the first change, we'll be able to get a glimpse of which team does pass first. And it does look like our competitors out there in Ballarat High School that are off to a great start. Some of our outside competitors there, but we can see the dark colours of Maribyrnong College with an early change there into the bend. But they were taken over by Cathedral College there on their inside, who have the advantage of the bend. So they're going to have to do a bit of work if they want to get there. Down to your ref.
Okay, looks like Maribyrnong's there in the front there, but we're going to see how these girls go. Maribyrnong is in front, but it looks like Maribyrnong's catching.
It's our Frankston team there that's going to go all the way through to the front. A superb last run there from the team from Frankston. Wowee, what a last run there from our Frankston athlete. Maribyrnong College, a bit of ups and downs there, a few slower changes, but we're able to get through until that last competitor from Frankston College was too strong.
Where's the Catherine on the roaming camera?
Okay, Raf, tell us what it's like down there. You've got a number of athletes down there where you are at the third and final change. It's exciting. The sun is just falling on the crowd here with the track in bright sunlight. It's a great feeling.
It is a great feeling. There's a bit of shade in this last change, which is always good, but yeah, the wind is certainly picking up. So they have got a tailwind, as you can see by the flags and the direction they're blowing, but hard to know with this race. I do know that we seem to continually pick Maribyrnong as the strong ones, but I certainly can't discount the likes of Bendigo. Bendigo are looking strong, and even though Frankston aren't in this race.
And we are underway here, Raf, in event 172, the boys 14-year-old 4x100 metre relay, and it's our team. As we are looking at the first change, it's our team out there in the blue that are off to a great start there. It looks like Melbourne High School are right on it here as we take a look at the second change. But no, it's the outside lane that is going to get a good change there as they come into you, Raf. Who is that down there? Is it lane 8 or lane 7? I can't tell.
It's lane 7, and it's looking good with lane 7. Hard to know because they change colours, but Bendigo Southeast are in front. But who's to know? This looks like Maribyrnong is going to come right up through the middle and take this championship.
Another strong race there. Can they hold on? Yes, they can. So it is our team from Bendigo that did go through there just ahead of Maribyrnong, who were closing the gap. If there were many more metres in that last sprint, he may have got there, but not enough time. The team from Bendigo Southeast, an amazing run. Wow, we look at these 4x100 metre sprints.
Interesting tactic there by Bendigo. They gave their last runner a bit of a shorter distance, so put him at the end of the box or near the end of the box, and I think that's an interesting tactic, which is good. Obviously got him through, so he got the baton a little bit later. It looked a little deceiving, but he obviously had that head start about 10-15 metres in the box.
And it just shows, I think, especially why Australia seem to always outperform probably what we should do at big big major world titles, especially in these relays, is how we do approach relay events, even from young ages. So as you were saying there, the Bendigo athlete starting right at the end of the box to give the third athlete the longest possible lead-in time. Obviously knowing that the Maribyrnong runner was there and was going to get the baton probably pretty early.
So we've got the thumbs up from the officials out here.
The event 173, the girls 15-year-old 4x100 metres, as they are on the start line. In lane 1, we have Notre Dame College. In lane 2, we have Emmanuel College. In lane 3, we have Melbourne Girls College. In lane 4, we have Mentone Girls Secondary College. In lane 5, we have Box Hill High School. In lane 6, we have Tarneet Prep to 9 College. In lane 7, we have Maryborough North Secondary College. And in lane 8, we have Maryborough Education Centre.
So good to see these country schools in the lineup.
So we do see the starter getting the electric gun handed to her at the moment. So we are ready to go for this race.
So your daughter is Danny McDowell?
Yes.
Who I love dearly. She's fantastic athlete.
Yes.
I'll bump into her now and then.
And we're underway here in event 173. The girl's 15-year-old, 4x100 metres, and it's our girl from Tarneet P9 College. He's off to a great start here, and they're probably going to change first. And yes, they have down the back straight there, but they do have the bend to worry about from the competitors on the inside. As we come up to the second change, and it's still our competitors from Tarneet that are leading the way into the final change here, and we're going to let Raf take over.
So it looks like Tarneet's going to get the baton first. No, it isn't Tarneet. It's in lane 3. Melbourne Girls have got the baton first, and Tarneet are on the chase, but I think Melbourne Girls should have enough to hold on. It's hard to see from here, Lockie.
Though, Raf. Tarneet College is coming back on the outside, but Melbourne Girls College is probably going to get there. 52.86 seconds, unofficial time. Wow, a great run. And we got close to 200 people watching on the stream right now, so make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, or follow us on Twitter. We are coming to the conclusion of a 9-hour live stream here produced in-house by School Sport Victoria. Make sure you do subscribe, follow our other sports. We'll be live again next week for the primary school state track and field championships as well. But we do stream a number of our other events throughout the year.
A part of me is a little sad that we're coming to the end of a 9-hour live stream, but knowing that you and I have been here since 6 a.m, I'm not so sad anymore, and we know we've got about a 3-hour pack up. So, but we do it because we love the sport, don't we, Lachlan?
Yes, we definitely do. And as we do bring up event 174, the boys 15-year-old 4x100 metre relay. In lane 1 we have Foster Secondary College. In lane 2 we have Marion College Ararat. In lane 3 we have Notre Dame College. In lane 4 we have Tarneet Prep to 9 College. In lane 5 we have Brentwood Secondary College. In lane 6 we have Frankston High School. In lane 7 we have Bendigo Southeast College. And in lane 8 we have Aitken College. So they're your competitors in the boys 15-year-old 4x100 metres relay. So 6 relay events left for the competition.
And I think lane 4 is going to be the one to watch, Frankston High School. I certainly know that this young man that's the 4th runner here is very fast. But in saying that, one to watch certainly is the young man from Notre Dame, Antonio, in lane 3. He is certainly a very fast runner. Currently Australia's fastest for his age group. So it'd be good to watch him. Wherever he gets the baton, he will certainly look to clean them up.
And we're underway here, and just to a false start.
We've got a break, but that's not.
And we've got our competitor there out in lane 8 that has basically run his full 100 metre sprint again. So he'll have to lock and load and go again. So got to be careful. Make sure you do, as part of your role as the first leg, you do need to make sure that you do know what those cap guns do mean. It is handy when Glenn over the PA speaker does shout at you and tells you to stop, as well as the second cap gun as well. So we'll be back in the starters' hands for take 2 of this event 174.
So did we have a disqualification there, Lachlan?
I don't think so. And we're underway here in event 174. The boys, 15 years, 4x100 metres relays. As they approach the first change here, we'll get a good glimpse of who's out in front. And it's our 2 competitors, looks like, out there, but it's going to be our Frankston Secondary College out there in lane 6 that are off to a great start. He's caught the 2 athletes on their outside. So we will see, but there has been a bit of a break. It looks like someone went early there on the second change, but we're going to keep looking at Frankston.
So it looks like Frankston's got this. Frankston's got the baton now, and they're on their way. I can't see anyone catching Frankston now, but watch Antonio. He's got it in 4th. He could clean up and pick up another couple.
Okay, it's going to be our competitors from Frankston. As you did call it, our team from Notre Dame there, the 4th leg has moved them up a place from 4th position to 3rd. A strong leg there. Frankston too good there, out in front though.
Great run. So another great race, and we've got another couple coming up as well.
We do. Event 175s, as we do see them down here on the start line getting ready to go for the race. They would have been watching the races prior, getting a little bit nervous, but knowing what they have to do.
Well, I've got the box seat down here, Lockie, because I've got Frankston to watch, and I've got Keely Boyne from Eltham, and I know that Keely Boyne is certainly super quick, already 2 golds today, and ran a blistering 200 at 24.99 today, first time to break into the 24s. So, but they also don't discount this Frankston, this young lady. I don't know her name, but I do see a lot of her at track and field, and she is super duper quick.
We might have to get you to have a chat to some of these athletes. We can see you on screen at the moment, Raf, just behind you. Just let that official know that you are live on the live stream. You can say hello if you would like.
No, I don't think we'll do that. But yeah, we've got, like I said, we've got Frankston, but let's not discount lane 2, Bendigo, because I think Bendigo is certainly looking strong as well.
And we're going to introduce the competitors in event 175, the girls 16-year-old 4x100 metres. In lane 1, we have Yarrawonga College. In lane 2, we have Bendigo South. In lane 3, we have Maribyrnong College. In lane 4, we have Frankston High School. In lane 5, we have Canterbury Girls Secondary College. In lane 6, we have Eltham High School. In lane 7, we have Ballarat High School. And in lane 8, we have Catholic College Sale. They're your competitors in the girls 16-year-old 4x100 metres. And we're in the starters' hands. And we're underway here in this race where we're taking a look at who's going to get an early start here, and it looks pretty even across the board, so no one making any substantial moves yet. We'll have to wait until a little bit longer to see who they are going to challenge, but we're going to look closely at the Frankston and the Maribyrnong College teams, who tend to perform quite well in these relays.
This is close, that's for sure.
As a staggered start, it does look like our competitor there on the inside lane. Is that Jesse Andrew from Maribyrnong College?
So it looks like we got the Maribyrnong Jets in first, and then we got second place. We got Frankston, who's coming in second, with Bendigo in third. Frankston's going to be on the chase.
And Frankston's done a great job to try and close it down. Maribyrnong unfortunately just had too much of a lead there, but a great run, 50.56. Unofficial time there for the Maribyrnong team.
I'm sure to be
followed
fine.
Closely by the team from Frankston.
Don.
And we do see on the screen here, this is the third changeover that we are looking at, the one where Raf is down. Often see quite quick runners sitting in this change, trying to bring home, hopefully, their team to glory. As we can see these athletes doing strides. Getting ready to go.
Yeah.
We've got an official out there talking to each of the athletes, probably just explaining, making sure that they are 100% clear on the rules and what to expect of them.
That's right. We try and give everyone a great experience here as best we can. So the officials are just explaining that they've got 30 metres to change it in. There's no reason why anyone should not change in that 30 metres. I don't recognise any of these young men, but it doesn't mean they're not super quick. So it'll be interesting to see how this race goes. This is a 16-year-old boys.
And we're going to introduce this event, the event 176, the boys 16-year-old 4x100 metre relay. In lane 1 we have Gladstone Park Secondary College. In lane 2 we have Ballarat High School. In lane 3 we have Bendigo Southeast College. In lane 4 we have Mornington Secondary College. In lane 5 we have Buckley Park College. In lane 6 we have Baldwin High School. In lane 7 we have Wangoo Park Secondary College. In lane 8 we have Mary McKillop Leongatha. They're your competitors in event 176, the boys 16 4x100 metre relays. Who do you like in this race, Raf?
Well, it's again, I think Bendigo is going to be certainly one to watch, and Wanganui. Wanganui Park in lane 7, they're a bit of a dark horse, I think. They're in the kind of light and dark green.
And are you aware of how these races are seeded? Obviously, these athletes come from a number of different events throughout Victoria. Is there any way in which they are seeded, or no, it's completely random?
It is, as I understand it, it is completely random, but I need to check that. I should know that, but I'll know that for next week's relays.
It's
I work
always
for
good in
School
the
Sport
commentary
Victoria, so I
game
should
if you know lane 4 and 5 are always going to be probably the fastest, or at least qualify with the fastest seed.
That's very
right.
true.
It adds to the excitement.
But as you know, with any of the regions that these young athletes have come from, on the day they could have different conditions that make it look super good on time, but actually it's not that quick because they've had a tailwind or something like that. Good to see some young athletes walking around here like Jack Hale, giving some encouragement to the competitors that are about to run.
And we are underway here in the boys 16-year-old 4x100 metres. And we're off to a good start here out in lane 7 from Wanganui Park College.
That's Wanganui.
Wanganui team out there in lane 7. It's the team on the inside from Baldwin High School as well that are doing extremely well and have flown past the team. And we're going to get a good glimpse and a little bit of a slow change from the Ballarat High School there. We'll see if it causes any issues later on, but it looks like they're going to go into this change.
So it's Bendigo who's picked up the baton first. Baldwin's picked up the baton second, but it looks like lane 1, Gladstone Park, is giving him a great run.
But it's going to be our Bendigo team in lane 3 that are going to go all the way. A super long stride. Dodged in and out of the competitors there in the next race, setting up for the race. Wow, a great run. A slow... It was the Bendigo team that had a bit of a delay in the second change there up at the 200 metre box, but it didn't matter. They were able to go on and win that race.
So just as the girls now approach the track, I think the changes down here, I mean, theoretically, the fastest runners, they are put in last. So just down where the last change is where I am. And I'm just looking at Bentley. Alana, who is lane 3. She's going to be one to watch. And then Maribyrnong to her right as well. She's super fast as well. Alana just jumped a 5.62 today in her long jump, which is pretty big.
Multi-talented athletes here at the Secondary School State Championships for School Sport Victoria. As we do have a look at the start line for event 177, as we bring up the start list in the girls 17-year-old 4x100 metre relay. And there you have it on your screen. So in lane 1 we have Emmanuel College. In lane 2 we have Melbourne Girls Grammar. Girls College. In lane 3 we have Bentley Secondary College. In lane 4 we have Maribyrnong College. In lane 5 we have Wanganui Park Secondary College. In lane 6 we have Brentwood Secondary College. In lane 7 we have St Mary MacKillop College. And in lane 8 we have Cairo Christian St Druin. With only 3 races left on today's program, we put you in the starters' hands. And we are underway here in this competition as our teams out there on the outside from St Mary MacKillop make off with a great start, catching her athlete on her right-hand side. As we do have a look down the back straight here, look for all clean changes. It does look like one out the back there, and they're probably going to find it tough to get it back, but it's going to be our team from Brentwood that is right there out in lane 6 that is going to change quite early here, but they're going to have a whole bunch of competitors on their inside with the advantage of the bend as we go into RAF at lane.
Okay, looks like lane 5. Brentwood has picked up the baton first, and then here comes Bentley. Alana is on the chase. I think Alana's going to take that. She looks very hungry to win.
She does, and it's going to be our team from Bentley that's going to overtake the early leaders in Brentwood, but a fantastic last run there. A great performance from those teams. Nonetheless, a phenomenal last leg, and that's why we love relays, Raf.
I love relays. I love the team aspect of relays. I love the excitement. I love the rundown. So much that I love about relays.
And we've got 2 races to go. I'm getting a bit emotional, Raf. I've been here for a long time. We've been streaming for 10 hours. We're almost finished. But don't go anywhere to our 200 people watching on the live stream. Across the multiple different platforms, we've got some of the best races coming up.
Well, you know what we have coming up, Lockie? We've got the boys 17 and the girls 18-20. And for some of these, it's going to be the last time they get to compete in a school sport event because they're in year 12. So they'll be the ones to watch, the girls 18-20, 179 and 180.
As we do bring up event 178, the start list on your screens for you, the boys 17-year-old 4x100 metre relay. In lane 1 we have Catholic College Sale. In lane 2 we have St Mary of the Angels Secondary College. In lane 3 we have Wanganui Park Secondary College. In lane 4 we have Brentwood Secondary College. In lane 5 we have Maribyrnong College. In lane 6 we have Mornington Secondary College. In lane 7 we have Mount Ridley College. And in lane 8 we have Mortlake Primary to 12 College. So they're your competitors in our second last race, event 178 for the day. Raf, who's your tip for this one?
It's hard to pick anyone but Maribyrnong in this one. But again, let's not discount Brentwood like we did in the last one.
Well, if it's our previous relay events are anything to go by, we're going to have an exciting race on our hands as we are in the starters' hands.
Well, anything can happen. It's anyone's game.
And we're underway here, and it looks like our competitor from lane 1 isn't there, so we're going to start from lane 2 outwards as we do go through up to the first change here, and some early changes, but we're going to get our Maribyrnong College that are going to make their way through the field. Early favourites going into the race, and someone that we can't discount, but we've got our competitors, a super clean change there from Melbourne, from St Mary of the... As we come down to RAF.
Yeah, it looks like lane... It does look like Mornington has picked up a great change. Mornington's picked up a great change there, and it looks like they're going to take the win. And then lane 4, sorry.
And we do have the team from Brentwood coming second there, but our Mornington team, a great run. Took out the lead there in the boys 17-year-old 4x100 metre relay. Brentwood there in second place as we come to our final race of the secondary schools, School Sport Victoria Secondary State Track and Field Championships here at Lakeside Stadium, as we get some pictures of different changes, different shots of Lakeside Stadium on a crystal clear sky day here in Melbourne. 27 degrees, a little bit windy, but a great day to be outside, a great day to be enjoying athletics, and great performances all round from each of the athletes that have competed here.
Okay, we're coming into event number 179, and again, Frankston's one to watch, and obviously...
We're going to bring up the start list on the screen. Did you want to intro it for us, Raf?
Sure, no worries. You let me know when it's up.
And you're on the stream, Raf, so we can.
So from lane 1, we've got Catholic College Sale. In lane 2, we've got Ballarat High School. No lane 1, no Catholic College, so we're going from lane 2. Ballarat High School. Lane 3, we've got Frankston. Lane 4, we've got Galen College. In lane 5, Maribyrnong will be one to watch. Lane 6, Ringwood. Lane 7, Gladstone Park. And lane 8, Swan Hill. Made the 4-hour trek to make this race. The one to watch in this, the last changes here, will be Millie from Ballarat High School, but also Maribyrnong, Jessie Andrews. She is super fast, and there isn't too many that are faster than her right now in her age group in Australia. So I'm pretty confident, Lockie, that even if Jessie Andrews gets the baton in second or third, that she'll be able to, depends on the gap, she'll be able to pick up and run them down. No pressure, Jessie.
So these competitors have been waiting all day. Some of them probably haven't done events previously to this one right now, but we're up to 100, event 179 for the day. The girls 18 to 20, 4x100 metre relay. As Raf was saying before, it could potentially be the last race for most of these girls.
That's right, Lockie, because some of them are in year 12, but also what it comes down to, as you saw in the last race and a few of the races, it really does come down to the change. So if the changes are swift and smooth, then the team has a really good chance.
So as we do listen to the in-stadium commentator do introduce these races, we'll get one last tip for you, Raf.
One last tip from me.
Yes.
Run really fast, everyone. Run really fast.
As more going for team, but good sidetrack.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, here's my tip then. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. All right, we've got 2 more races left. This one's going to be a great race.
And we're underway here in event 179. As we are here at Gladstone Park, that are off to an early lead there in lane 7, as they're going to go into the first change in an early lead, but it's a really late change. It might have done a little bit more damage than what we thought, but we've got our team coming up their back straight there that has overtaken them.
So it looks like Frankston's picked up the baton early and moving very quickly, and Jets are certainly on the prowl. Here they go. So Jets are going to come in first, and Jesse Andrews will pick up the baton first pretty easily, and then Frankston should pick up the second if they don't get that. And then we've got Ballarat High School as well.
They're going to be in trouble, so Maribyrnong College are going to take this out well and truly, but Ballarat High School are going to be in second place, but it's going to be a fight on for third position there. And it could be Ringwood Secondary College that did get that third place, a fantastic last run. And fantastic last race. There, and we've got one more race left, Raf, for the day. This is event 180, the boys 18 to 20 4x100 metre relay.
Event number 180. We've got a stacked field here, that's for sure.
And we're going to intro it early so we can talk a little bit about it. So in lane 1 we have Thornbury High School. In lane 2 we have Mariston College Warragul. In lane 3 we have Girton Grammar School. In lane 4 we have Wellington Secondary College. In lane 5 we have Belmont High School. In lane 6 we have McKinnon Secondary College. In lane 7 we have Shepparton Christian College. And in lane 8 we have Warrnambool College. So they're your competitors in the final race of the day, event 180, the boys 18 to 20 4x100 metres. Do you know any competitors in this race, Raf?
No, not looking at the last runners. No, that, and it's, look, we probably have updated the list since, but Phoenix is actually in lane 8, so I wouldn't discount Phoenix. Phoenix in the purple in lane 8, they're certainly one to be watching.
No, Phoenix are appearing on my list. Maybe a late change to when the graphics were made.
I think Belmont High School is another one to watch as well in lane 5, so we shall see how this pans out. Again, it comes down to the changes, and at this age it does come down to experience as well, unfortunately.
Well, we have seen today how much of a difference having successful and clean changes can make. They can sort of make and break any relay race, so most of these competitors have probably done it before, but we're in the starters' hands. And they're going to be called back up. I think unsteady. I don't think there was any false start there. Let's have a look where the officials go. They did go over to our competitor in lane 2 from Mariston. And we're underway here in our final event of the Secondary State School Championships here, and it's our team from McKinnon out there in lane 6 that have made an early move on their competitors on the outside, passing them in the red top there down the back straight. Let's have a look at the teams on the middle of the field, and we've got our Belmont High School. They're off to a great change there. Clean changes going into our final bend, but it's going to be McKinnon.
It looks like McKinnon's picked up the baton first here, that's for sure. Great change there. Drop the baton. One's dropped the baton.
So it's going to be McKinnon there that are going to go home and win this, take this race out. Wellington there in lane 4 are going to come into second place, and it looks like our team from Girton will be third place there. So a great race to finish off.
Ballarat dropped the baton.
So it was Ballarat that did drop the baton there, unfortunately.
Always lots of action amongst 4x1s. Exciting races.
Thank you very much for a wonderful, calm, today. As we head down to the presentation of 179, the girls 18 to 24 by 100 metre relay. In third place, the bronze medalist at the time of 54.22, Ringwood Secondary College. In second place, in silver medalist today at the time of 53.63, Ballarat High School. And in first place, the gold medalist today at the time of 51.30, Maribyrnong College. Congratulations to our medalists in the world.
18 to 24.
So we're going to tune in just to the presentations, just while the last couple of presentations are made before we do conclude the stream. So just enjoy having a look at these presentations here, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Boys 18 to 20. One more minute. There was an issue in the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal presentation for event 180, the boys 18 to 24 by 100 metre relay in third place. Bronze medalist today in a time of 46.09, Girton. In second place, and silver medalist in a time of 45.22, Wellington Secondary College.
So we should be presenting straight after this.
Is this 18 to 20?
Yes, it is, mate.
Why are they not on the... Have I got this? I've just got this here. Wellington a second. So Girton a third, Wellington second, McKinnon first.
Okay, we got the result for that one held up.
So just to be clear, this is the medal presentation for boys 18 to 20. If you're in 18 to 20, the medal results are Girton 46.09 in bronze. In second place and silver medalists, Wellington Secondary College 45.22, and in first place and gold medalist today, a 44.50 McKinnon Secondary College. I'm sorry? Not in this one, no. Bentley were the one before. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the results for the boys 17. St Mary's in third place, Brentwood second, Mornington secondary first. Copy that, just making sure.
You're in the background.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our final medal presentation is event 178. The boys 17 years 4x100 metre relay. In third place and bronze medalist in a time of 45.42, St Mary of the Angels Secondary College. In second place and silver medalist today in a time of 44.79, Brentwood Secondary College. And in first place and gold medalist in a time of 44.17, Mornington Secondary College. Congratulations to our medalists in event 178, the boys 17 years 4x100 metres.
Just here. Pop them in the box here. Got it? Yep. You want to take those back, Norma?
Yeah. Work to the
Yep.
room.
To the officials' room. A black bag. No, not to here. No.
Thanks for joining us today on our live stream. Everything is produced in-house. I've got Nick Mooney, Interim CEO of School Sport Victoria. Nick, what's been a highlight for you today?
Oh, Raph, I think the live streaming's really been one of the highlights for today. There's been a heap of people viewing remotely from all around Victoria, so big congrats to our comms team, led by yourself. Also today, look, the athletes have been awesome. They've really, really embraced the meet. Great behaviour from the kids as always. Thanks to a big thanks to Athletics Victoria. Glenn Turner and his team have done a great job, and great commentating by Glenn. To the SSV staff, done a brilliant job. To our ambassadors who have presented medals, our board members who have come along and presented medals. It's all for the kids. And this meet has such a great history. I noted today Raylene Boyle still holds 2 records. Rowan Robinson, Tim Forsyth. So a heap of names that people from around Australia will know still hold records here, which means this event has such a rich history. It's just great for us to be a part of it.
Certainly is, and it's been exciting to be a part of. The weather's been fantastic. Great to see you out and about as a CEO. You come to all the events anyway, but we just love seeing you around. But just seeing everyone be here, and I don't know that people understand how much human resource goes into running an event like this. And there are a few people who are paid to do this, but a lot of these are volunteers. Our board members who have come, a lot of the officials have been here. They're all volunteers. We do feed them pizza, but there's not much more that we feed them past that.
Yeah, we can't go too long with this interview because there is pizza waiting. But yeah, there's so many volunteers and people behind the scenes make it happen. Our state championships officer Howard Lewis does a great job pulling these events together. There's a lot of stress involved getting results from 8 different region events on a short timeline. Kirstine Farrants and her operations team do a great job. So it's a real team effort from everyone within the school sport community.
Fantastic. Now, if you're still watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, make sure you hit subscribe on Facebook. like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and hit and follow us on Twitter as well. We'd love to make sure that you are engaged with any live streams that we do in the future. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week for the State Primary Track and Field Championships. That's it from us.